Greetings all, Kaiser4 here with yet another lightsaber review. Though I did want to show you guys first my awesome new mask that I'm going to use for my Sith Lord. Yes, it is for Mortal Kombat, but it's so cool. It's fiberglass and perforated steel, so it's very cool. And I'll have an eye patch right here, then my hood. It'll be awesome when it's all put together. But just wanted to show that off. It's just wow, it looks so cool. Haven't actually seen it on camera yet, so that's kind of neat. So there's that. But again, hi guys, and doing my third Saber Forge review, and this one has kind of a personal note attached to it. I'm going to do the Saber review, obviously, but there were some issues that arose with this particular one that I'll get into maybe at the end. But without further ado, my wife got her own saber after it was supposed to be her 30th birthday present. It ended up being much later than that, but regardless, the Saberforge Princess. Very nice, extremely high quality, as always with Saberforge. As you guys can see, just wow. I mean, they're all just breathtaking. They really are. Cat, sorry. And I mean, it fits. This was one of the issues I had with this saber, well, that we had with this saber, was this is in my hands. You guys have seen I got big hands. My wife is 5'3", I'm 6'4". Yeah, see how that fits in my hands? This is supposed to be their dainty, feminine saber for the smaller hands. Like, this is what it's promoted on the website, and that's dainty? It's like dainty for a greatsword. It's a dainty claymore, you know? So there was that minor little irritation. It's got a lot of like the machine parts here, and I know it's based off of Princess Leia's lightsaber. Based off of, I don't know if it's a direct copy. I don't think so, but it does have the very cool kind of bronzish. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, kind of a bronzish cover tech clip. There's a couple of other little pieces on here. Where there were. Oh, the blade plug has actually got the bronze. And also came with the clip. Now, here's the problem I have with this one. No rotation. Now, my wife obviously doesn't have a problem with this, because she's probably not going to put it on the clip. She's going to swing it around and have fun with it. But just one of those things, you've seen it. Let me show you guys real quick. Bring my katana back out, because I love showing this thing off. Put the clip on there, and it's got, you know, it swings on your belt, and there's, you know, less of a chance of you hurting it. Hurting your nice new blade. But, or, you know, when you need to sit down, you can move it up and sit. And this one, you gotta kind of maneuver it and do some weird stuff. And it's a little minor irritation, but it's there. There we see, we got the activation switch right here. We got, I don't know what that's for. And I believe, yeah, this one is the blade retention screw, which I don't remember. Is this the one that's different sized? Yes, it is. Double crap. Well, I'm not going to be able to do one of the things I was going to do, but I'll show you guys that in a different video. I'll make a different video of that when I find the correct size freaking retention Allen head wrench. It's irritating, isn't it? This is one that has a different, it's got the little choke point here, so I mean, it feels good. It's got a good feel in the hands. It's just one of those, like, this is supposed to be the feminine saber, for feminine hands. Obviously, got the pommel here. Pommel is vented, so I can put sound boards in there. Battery pack in here. I did get the 12-watt battery, although that too was a problem, but I'll get into that. But just overall, it's a really nice, really simple saber. No major bells and whistles on it like my Viper or more like the katana here. But let me give you a quick comparison. There's my katana, and there's, let's see if I can get that in frame. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same length as my full-sized katana, as far as a hilt. Like, again, this does not scream sized for female hands. It is a little, like, thin. It is kind of thin. So maybe that's what they were talking about. But it just kind of one of those, really? That seems less feminine than you would think. Maybe it's me. But I did want to show you guys, since this is a review and all, the LED that she got was the purple, which is very nice. So that is a gorgeous purple. There's that's my old V3 blade that I put in there. Yeah, but that's a gorgeous purple, and Samuel L. Jackson would be proud of this one. That is a nice purple. So she went with the purple because she likes purple. I'm going to get her a shorter blade yet again because she's 5'3". But the other thing I wanted to review, which I'm not going to be able to do because I can't find the right retention screw, is this. Yeah, this is the whip. This is what I got with her saber. And it's about 10 feet long, which is huge. Which was another thing she found kind of irritating. She's, again, very short. And here's a 10-foot whip. It's very unwieldy. And we don't really have a lot of open space for her to swing it around in. So she hasn't had a lot of fun with it yet. She's had a lot more fun with it like this. Just, man, that's really bright, isn't it? Let's do a quick color comparison here. With my red. Man, that is... Might have to get a red and a purple because that's fantastic. And I don't have an extra blade, or I would stick one in my Viper and show off the yellow with the purple, because the yellow's pretty bright and awesome too. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a great saber. It's really nice. It's obviously the same kind of quality that you get from all Saberforge sabers, so you know, you're getting a great saber. There were some problems with this one, though, and I will get into that now. I ordered this on Black Friday. Like, actually on Black Friday. They used their Black Friday coupon and got the, there was a discount and thus, blah, blah, blah. And I said, is there any way I can put a rush on this? It is for my wife's birthday in December. I realized, ordering on Black Friday, wanting it a month later in December, I was asking a lot. I understand this. But I asked, is there any way I can do this? Because it would be really special for her 30th birthday. They said, no, I'm sorry, we can't do that. We're not doing rush orders right now because of the Christmas thing. And I understand. I got it. Okay, cool. Waited until her birthday, which was in December, right after Christmas. And I showed her a picture of her saber because she wanted to know what she was getting for her birthday. And I said, you're getting this one with the whip attached to it in purple, and da-da-da-da-da. And she was super excited. She got me my Viper for Christmas. And I ordered this originally with the 6-watt color thing. And she kind of went, oh, like that. She gave me that face. So I said, okay, I'll upgrade it. No problem. So I contacted Saberforge and said, hey, I want to upgrade the light in her saber to a 12-watt. And they said, sure, no problem. Send us $30 on PayPal and we'll get that done for you. Okay, no problem. Sent it in, $30. The full 10 weeks go by. 10 weeks. 8 to 10 weeks was what they quoted on their website. But in 8 to 10 weeks, it will ship. Nothing. I emailed them a couple of times, said, hey, can I get an update on this? What's going on? They said, oh, we're in the middle of a rush and things are going down and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, whatever. About a week later, they finally said, okay, here's your shipping number. We'll go. Okay. Finally comes in, I think, the week after Valentine's Day. Yeah. Note that one. This was where we got a problem with USPS because they claimed that I was going to get it on Valentine's Day, that it was going to be her Valentine's Day present. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. But Of course, it's USPS, so yeah. They say Valentine's Day, they really mean St. Patrick's Day next year. Hey, USPS! But I know that's not Saberforge's fault. And I emailed them and said, hey, can you check on this? Can you do something about this? Because they said that it was out for delivery in the wrong damn town. And I was like, that's weird, but it's out for delivery, right? No. So, day or two later, we finally get the saber in, pull it out, da-da-da, turn it on and go, it's not turning on. When you get a 12-watt Saberforge saber, it's already got the battery in there. The battery's already got a charge. So it turns right on. And I'm like, that's odd. They've never sent us an uncharged one before. Let's check this. Unscrewed the pommel, pulled it out. Battery pack for, I think it was 3 AAAs, or 3 AA's. And my wife looked at me and said, I thought you got this, the 12-watt. And I said, I did. I paid an extra $30 for the 12-watt. Shit. So I emailed Saberforge yet again and said, hey, you guys screwed this up. I wanted the 12-watt. What's going on here? They sent me an email back. Now, the last email was really rude. The one when I was asking about the shipping, and they're like, it's not our responsibility once it goes in the mail. And kind of very abrupt and rude, and I was like, whatever. This one, they were much more cordial. They were like, oh shit, we're sorry. That was our mistake. Okay, so here's what we can do. You can either send the whole saber back and get your money back, or you can send it back and we'll put the 12-watt upgrade in there. I'm like, I want the upgrade. I've been waiting now 12 weeks for this frickin' saber. So yes, I want this saber. So they said, okay, we'll put a rush on your other order, your katana. We'll send that in, and we'll do that. And we'll send you, they'll send us the return label and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, whatever, fine. By this point, my wife is so irritated, she's not sure she wants the saber that I got her for her 30th birthday. Like, she's to this point of irritated with all the delays, the bullshit, just everything going down. And she's like, I'm not even sure I want it. She didn't like the design, the way that it's bulky and big, and she's like, this is not feminine. There's nothing feminine about this. So, anyway, I get my katana in. Obviously, my katana, they got that just right. We're very sure not to screw that one up. And sent it in, sent the return label. So now we're on week, I think it was 12 and a half or 13, like right at 13 weeks. Sent this back. It came back within, I think, 4 or 5 days. So right before, or right at the 14-week mark, this finally comes back the way it's supposed to be. And again, by this point, my wife is just going, what the hell? I almost don't want it. And she doesn't like the whip because it's so long, and she can't play with it. So I put one of my saber blades in there, and we light it up, and she gets to swing it around, and she's like, okay, I like that a little more. I want a shorter blade, though. So I'm going to order her a shorter blade. But it's just one of those, I've heard so many good things about Saberforge's customer service and their fast shipping and all that, and I'm like, what the hell happened? And I think part of what happened was I ordered this right when they were bringing this bad boy onto the market. And I noticed that a couple of guys got their katanas very quickly. And I understand you got your dudes that you send the sabers to right away, that, friends of the family, what have you. I get that. I got that. But at the same time, 14 weeks nearly to finally get this saber. And yes, it is a gorgeous saber. It is really nice. The purple is fantastic. Like, hold on 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find my Saberforge that's got purple. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So I've drained the battery in this one a little bit, but that's the purple for Ultra Sabers. That is the one for Saber Forge. A little bit of glow there. See that? Yeah. It's considerably brighter. And again, this is with the with one of their old blades. You see the film in there, that silvery film. But just, I mean, it really is. It's a fantastic saber, and if I'm doing a review simply on the quality of the saber, I gotta give it at least an 8 or a 9, because it really is. It's really nice. The fact that the retention screw has a different sized Allen wrench than the others, that's a tiny bit irritating. But I can get over that pretty easily, because, yeah, I mean, that's a fantastic purple. It's a nice saber. It feels good in the hands. It's not particularly heavy. At least the hilt isn't. But just this situation with the customer service was just a bad thing. And I wanted it to be special. It was my wife's 30th birthday. It was our first Christmas and her birthday as a married couple. First one. And we're coming up on our first anniversary, and I'm not getting her a saber this time. Yeah, that would... No. It's to the point where she has said, I'll order from Ultra Sabers. I'm not ordering from Saberforge anymore. That's her. Me personally, I will still order from Saberforge because they have really awesome stuff, and I like Saberforge. I haven't had any real problems with them personally. Me, it was just her order that got flubbered up. So it's an unfortunate circumstance, an unfortunate situation, and I don't know how it could have been avoided, but I'm sure there is some way it could have. But if we're going purely on the saber, it's a wonderful saber, and it's really nice, and you will not be disappointed with it. Again, the feminine ones seem to be a bit on the bulky side. I've seen the Mara Jade one, and it's a bit on the bulky side, like uncomfortable to hold. Like, give the women a smaller, thinner, feminine lightsaber. What you market this one as, give them that. That's just me. But that is the Princess. Again, give you a quick little go around here. I don't know why, this seems to have lost some of its bronzing. Like, it was really shiny when we got it. Maybe it tarnished or something. That sucks. But overall, it's a wonderful saber. You would not be disappointed if you got one. Your wife may sit there and go, it's so big. Just saying. That, in my opinion, is a sleeker, more feminine lightsaber and a smaller saber. See? Even though they're around the same size, it just seems sleeker. Maybe that's just me. But overall, very nice sabers, as always. So awesome. I may seriously do the red and purple. Revving it up. You see what I did there? Revving it up. Revving. Shut up. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the subscriptions and support. You guys are awesome. I love doing these reviews for you guys. I'm going to have to find some other stuff to do reviews on because I'm sort of out of lightsabers, at least for Saberforge. I have a couple of old Ultra Sabers. If you guys would like me to do reviews on those, I have like the double-bladed Phantasm, even though that one's broken. I have a couple of their old PVC sabers. Yeah, I've been collecting these for a minute. And I have like the Prophecy and a couple of those. That one also is broken. Oh wait, I did the Prophecy, so never mind that one. But I have other toys and random things that I can do reviews on. If you guys would like to see that, by all means, let me know. It's not all Star Wars stuff, but again, if you guys would like to see it, let me know. My subscribers, thank you guys so much for your support and positivity. I really appreciate it. And it's really fun doing these for you guys. And I'm sorry I went on a bit of a rant this time, and I'm hitting the 20-minute mark on my video. Oh my god. Is that some kind of record? Yeah, for me it is. But overall, guys, just thank you so much. I really hope that this doesn't dissuade you from buying from Saberforge. As far as I know, this is one of those kind of 1 in a million, just total foobar moments. It's unfortunate, but it happens. It happens to everybody. So don't let this dissuade you too much, but just kind of keep it in the back of your mind for the future. If stuff starts taking too long, go, hey, hold on. I watched a review where this happened, and get on to them. Overall, if you guys can see, very satisfied with the purple. And it has been wonderful doing yet another review for you guys. I will do something again soon. Have a nice day, and may the Force be with you.